Okay, thank you. Bright,
Sir.
you have heard them. You hear them.
Yes, sir.
We took this time for them to repeat again everything they have said so that you go fit pay attention and see them as if you say you dey here, now face to face. And in case maybe person tell you or you know to hear or understand, you go hear and you go respond. I go like make you respond to them. But before you respond to them, you go introduce yourself. People will follow you, come go introduce themselves. Then we go return the microphone for you to respond to them.
Okay, Consultant Ike. Please, Brekete Family, before I will proceed, yesterday was 3 months I lost my wife. So I want to give her a mini silence, please, before I proceed. Please.
Okay, go
Thank
ahead.
you. May her soul rest in peace.
Amen.
Okay, my name is Madnago Onyedikachi Bright. I'm the husband to late Joy Chiwendo Madnago.
Okay. Give to the other.
My name is Emmanuel Patrick. I'm a friend and also a brother to Mr. Bright.
Okay, a friend and also a brother.
I'm Williams Akoma. I'm
not hearing you.
I'm Williams Akoma. I am Williams Akoma.
Williams
Yes,
Akume.
Akoma, A-K-U-M-A. I'm a friend to Bright.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Please return to Bright.
All right.
So, Bright, I want you to respond to them on the basis of the points they have raised. And then if there is any other thing you need to add, you add. If you look at what they have said, we can easily separate them into 2 major points or 3, worst case. What are the 2 or 3 major points? The relationship you had with this young lady when she was alive, how Ona take leave, and then the circumstances surrounding her death, which the mother say she won't make you tell her waiting kill the daughter. But the third one, which was minor, was actually what happened before marriage. You understand? So if we can address it that way, it will be helpful. But go ahead.
Okay, thank you, Consultant Ike.
Before you go ahead, hold on, make we hear from Ordinary President. Hello, Ordinary President, sir.
I hope you tell me the echo.
Yeah, no, not the echo.
Okay. No be say I dey interrupt or interfere. I for like make you allow Bright. Make you just talk from in mind. Make you not be like say we cage them or guide them through the angles where she don't listen to everything. Waiting being on side of the story simple.
Okay.
Both his story and response go come inside the narration.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Bright, you hear him?
Yes, sir.
Make it not be like say we cage you or we try to control waiting you talk. So tell us your own side of the story. Where you get any of the points where you want address directly, you let us know. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Thank you.
I think I spoke at length the last time we spoke.
But today,
but I feel day, yes, I'll have to.
Everything, if you want to repeat them, they repeated their own. Yeah. You are free.
Please,
you are at liberty.
I crave indulgence to also give me quality time to also speak out my mind. And I appreciate Brekete Family for giving me rights of response. Let me start with how I met my wife. I came to Abuja 2019. So my first place of abode was in Durubi 1. So that was where I got to know her. That was in 2020. That was when I met my wife. We were dating. So the relationship started growing. it became more or less that we are cohabiting. It became more or less that we are cohabiting together. So we have normal issues, series of misunderstanding. I got to understand her temperament. I got to understand her reactions towards issues. In 2020, if I'm not mistaken, I had issue with my wife. Then we were dating. We had a misunderstanding. I wanted to go to work the next morning. She seized my laptop bag. I was supposed to go to airport because I run a travel agency. I told her that, I'm supposed to go to airport this morning. I have passengers traveling and it's family. And if there's anything now that I will pay penalty, she allowed me to go to work. She had my laptop bag. So I begged this girl 1 hour, 2 hours. They were calling me from the airport that I was supposed to come do these people's check-in and the rest of them. She said she will not leave this bag. I said, do you want me to leave work? She held my bag. Then I stepped out. I called my landlord, where I was staying then in Durumi. You can go and verify. I called them and said, please come help me beg my girlfriend. Then say, we had an issue over the night and I'm supposed to go to work this morning. That she seized my laptop bag. There's nothing I can do without that laptop. My landlord tried to speak to her. She told my landlord that nothing concerned him, that he should, if you leave us alone. My landlord got upset because of the way she talked to him and he left. I was still confused. I was begging her, allow me to go to work first and come back. This is relationship. If there's anything I do that you don't like, you can equally go home. She refused. I went to Durumi police station to report her. I met the DPO there. I said, please, look at the situation in my house. That he can help me send somebody to talk to this girl to give me my bag. Let me go to work. The DPO said, I did well. He gave me one policeman who got to the house. The policeman begged her to give me my laptop and let me go to work. She refused. She said, even if IG come to this place, that she will not release this laptop bag. The policeman asked me, who did I say is this girl? I said, it's my girlfriend. The man said, God forbid. That was the word that man used. The man now called the DPO right before us in my house. The DPO spoke to my wife. My wife said, even if soldier come, that she will not release my bag. At that point, the policeman now advised me that I should, if there's any way I could manage and go.
This one was before you married?
Before marriage. So I now picked my phone. I said, I logged in my email on my phone. It logged in. I left my bag for her and I left to work. When I now came back in the evening, that was when I called the brother. That the brother said that the first time he came to my house was to settle disputes. I don't usually talk to them because that room, I still on my own. The only person you can see me with around that area is my wife. Even the brother, thank God he said it. I go my way and I come back. So that day I picked phone, I call him. I said, bro, you know who is speaking? He said, no. I said, he's bright. I explained myself to him. He said, okay, he was coming. He came. I told him that your sister, look at what happened. And I had got to airport late. I have to pay $300 for penalty. This is the issue at hand. Please, talk to her. She can go. This is just relationship. That I don't like all of these things. The brother came, the brother spoke, talked to her and left. My wife, my girl then, she never left the house. She was still there. The brother got angry and left. She started apologizing. We reconciled. So going further, because it looks as if we were cohabiting together and was not nice. And I now had the interest that, okay, why not marry this girl? Since I can able to cohabit with her for this long. we started talking about marriage and the rest of them. In 2021, that should be November, if I'm not mistaken, I came to their house. I've been meeting the mom. The mom says she does not know me, that I just came out from anywhere. In 2021, I bought things for her when I've not even married her daughter, when I don't even have intention, because just that her daughter was always complaining that the mother is always disturbing her shop, this and that. I say, why is she always disturbing you like this? You are not working. Where does she want you to go get money and do those things? That was in 2021. One of my friends was around. I took the guy, we went to Jabi Otako. I bought things, give her in her shop, put fan there for her. Just to make her, just so that she would stop disturbing the girl, because the pressure was much. So in 2021, I decided, okay, why not? The father is ill. It's so unwise that maybe people might be telling her that your daughter is cohabiting with a guy in the same area and he's not aware, and it's so disrespectful.
Sorry, this thing is lasting. On our way, stand up. Make them bring on a seat now. I beg, find seat, put for them. Make them sit down.
So, I went to the father. Alone, I never went with the intention of, I was marrying your daughter. I came to meet the father. I said, Dad, I am so person. I came to tell you that I am dating your daughter. And we have the intention of marrying together. That just came to let you know that, so that you will know me. You've not seen me before. I've not been coming to the house. But the mom know me because I've been coming to the shop. I brought a wine, not malt. I came with a bottle of wine. I gave to the man. I said, I just want you to know me. He now asked me where I'm from. I told him, and the rest of them will talk.
Now that one, the man, they talk, say you come alone.
Yes, that's the one they are saying I came alone.
But did you go alone?
Yes, I went alone on that one.
Okay.
So I told the man that when I'm ready for the marriage, I will come with my people. He said, okay, and I left. After about 3 weeks thereabout, or a month, if I'm not mistaken, I can't actually remember. We decided, okay, your father have known me. I have introduced myself to your father. I believe he must have asked you questions. The guy that came to introduce himself as your friend. So he said, yes, the father asked. The father even told me that, oh, are you the person? My wife told me that she, my friend, bought something for her in the shop. I said, yes, I'm the one. The man said, okay. The man thanked me. I said, okay. I said, the man, thank you. After that first visit, I came back and I told my mom that, see, I want to settle down. I'm practically cohabiting with this girl, and my faith do not accept that. So it's better I wife her so that she will be my wife than almost staying and living together. I'm not happy about that. Then my
wife her, it mean to marry her?
Yes.
Okay, because I never hear that one before. I don't know. Continue.
So the mom said, okay, then she have not even spoken to my mom. But my mom knew that there is a girl in the picture. My mom said, okay, fine and good. And I told my aunt. And I told my wife, say, please tell your father. Okay, it's like I went back and I told the father that I want to come officially with my people. They gave me dates. They call it Ekwakanos, or knocking at the door.
Okay, so that first one where you go?
No, I just came to get myself familiarized with the man. He have never seen me before.
Okay.
Let it not be that I just came to marry her daughter. He have not seen me before.
Okay.
That was the first time they are saying I came alone. Then that one I called my aunt. I called one of my uncle. I said, sir, this is the journey I want to start. And the family have given me dates for knocking on the door. They even gave me a list that day. I bought 3 cartons of malt. It was a ceremony. They cook rice. They cook swallow. I bought malt, I bought alcohol, about 3 crates or 4 crates of beer. So it was for you to understand that it was not just coming.
But you know, the talk say, you know, come with it.
That's what I'm explaining to you now.
Okay.
What happened? You've said their own. They have the pictures, because from beginning of my wedding to the ending, I have the pictures of every ceremony. So I came with my people. After the whole thing, they said, okay, their uncles came. About 3 or 4 of their uncles came. The mother was in the kitchen cooking. She was not inside. I think Afam was there and the elder brother too. So after the thing, they said, okay, that they don't marry in Abuja, that I have to go to the village. I said, no problem. But the father now gave me a number to reach out to. Bravo, the uncle. The father said that I should, anything that I want to do in regards to this marriage, that their tradition is they don't put mouth in anything that has to do with marriage. That I should reach out to the uncle. And I started talking to the uncle. The uncle said they have first list, they have second list, and they have third list. I said, all of this list. And I requested that I should see the 3 lists. They said no, that they only give me the first list. That when I'm done with the first list, then they will not give me the second and the third. I will do in traditional wedding. I said to the father that, what if they give people, if I finish the first introduction and the second and the third list, the money is too much for me that I can't do. What will I do? The man said, I have to prepare myself then. I said, okay. Much more later, they now sent the first list for me. I heard the family said on air that I came with cheap wine, that everything I did was cheap and fake. Everything. I listened to it. It's not that I heard it. It's on record. That's why I'm giving details to this, so that anybody who have married will also know that if actually what I did was cheap. They gave me the first list. They say I will go to the village to do it. I said this thing is cost. Going to the village and coming back, and I will have to transport the family for that first list. The mother says she will go, and one of the daughter that is staying with her. I said, okay, I will go to the village. They gave me the list. I checked the village. That first list was amounting to 180-something thousand. I still have my wedding list. We went, me and the mom. It's been a long time I entered the road. Me and the mom entered Abia line to their village. We got to the village. I looked for a close-by hotel and I lodged. The next day, my people came. The father now called me that I should go and see meet the man that he told me that everything that has to do with this wedding should come through him. That is the man's house we will go to first, and the man will not take us to their own house. We now got to the place. My people now came, and some people from elders that is in Enugu already, all of them joined. We went to their village. I have the picture. First introduction was 4 canopies. They say everything I did was cheap. First introduction was 4 canopies. They cook half bag of rice. They cook 2 soups. 3 different swallows. I bought more than 8 crates of beer. Apart from the list, just the ceremony aspect of the introduction. The cheap, they are saying that everything I did was cheap. Everybody will marry. So after then, the only thing that was not done that day was there was no DJ. They finished. What I transferred to the family is 183,000.
For what?
For the first introduction.
Okay.
The list. So after then, we finished. I gave them more money for transportation back to Abuja. I left to where my wife was. Then look at where my mom says she does not want the marriage. In 2021, I left Durumi. When my wife started fighting with everybody in the compound, I have to pack out. I said this on phone. I believe people must have gone and inquire. I packed out from that place. Even my landlord was about to give me quick notice. I left. I got to my new apartment. I was staying in Apo. One of the days I called my wife, because I usually go to night vigil every last Friday of the month in Dunamis Glory Dome. I told her we are going for vigil, that they come home so that you will sleep on time. Me, I will close early so that by 6 we should be going to Lube. We came back home. I was in the parlor answering call. I told her to go sleep. Before I know she come out, who are you talking to on phone? I say, what is this? You shouldn't ask me such question with such all alacrity. No, you can't ask me such question. I'm speaking with somebody, he's a friend. You say, who is the person? I should give him the person's number that she wants to talk to the person. I say, are you okay? You want to talk to who I'm speaking on the phone for what? She said she must talk to the person. I said, you won't stop me from going to church. I must go to this vigil this night. I stood up from the parlor. I went and had my bath. As if you don't want to go, I'm going to church. I had my bath. I wanted to go. She held my clothes. This was around after 6. I was begging this girl. I was begging my wife. Them, we were in a relationship. I said, please allow me go to church. If there's any discussion you want us to have, I don't want to have this discussion and spoil my mind. I want to go to church. When I'm back, you can have that conversation. She said I was not going anywhere. She had me on she tied my clothes and my trouser. Then the mom traveled. She lost the brother. The mom was in the village. What I did, I said, okay, who will I call? Who will I call? And I will talk to this girl for her to allow me go to church. I called my elder brother. I said, see what is happening now. Please help me talk to Chinwe so that I can go to church. That was the first time my brother was talking to her on phone. My brother called her, said, Chinwe, allow Bright to go to church. If there's anything, when he's back, it's not good for you to tie a man in the house. I've not seen you before. If we eventually marry Bright, how do you want me to see you? She told my brother, now today, I beg, may you know they tell him that kind of thing. My brother got offended and ended the call. I said, Chinwe, my elder brother you're talking to like this. Say, I beg, say, I make a come out now. I said, okay. I called my mom. I said, see the situation I'm into. Help me talk to Chinwe. Let her allow me go to church. My mom called the girl. She said she will not allow me go anywhere. My mom said, okay, even if he's not your husband, he did something wrong to you that he does not like, respectfully, you can go home. Than tying a man in the house. She refused. I called the father. I even have to call the mom. I even have to call the brother, Afam, the one here now. I said, guys, see you. The guy was upset. That why would she be behaving like this? What he said now is what he told me. I won't lie. That he can't even take such a thing from a woman who is not the wife that will be blocking her. She talked to the girl. My wife did not allow me. She held me from 6 to 11 p.m. My mom was disturbed. My mom was calling. Chinwe, live right. Chinwe, live right. Chinwe, live right. I've not talked to you before. You've not seen me. This is the first time I'm talking to you. Allow Bright go to church. Then I was calling the father. The father, everybody was telling her to go home. She refused. Then at a point, she started begging. I said, what is there that you have to go home? But I look at the time, it was to 11. Going home is risky. I said, okay, we are going to church together. I order a boat, but you carry your bags. When we get to the church, find a place and stay and worship God. I will find a place and stay and worship God. After church, carry your bag and go to your father's house. Let me go home. She accepted. We got to Dunamis. I paid Uberman. I carry 3,000 naira and I gave to her. I say, after service, enter motor and be going. Use 1,000 naira and give offering. You know, as big as Dunamis, she went her way. I entered another place. I had to go up gallery. I was there worshiping God. Before I know it, I see her by my side. I said, what is this now? How did you manage to locate me? We have more than 100,000 sitters. I became afraid. I said, I don't understand. She was sitting close to me, and I saw a space at the front. I shifted. So I just want to worship God because this is my monthly ritual. I don't miss it for any reason. If I don't do it, the month get as it be for me. So after church, they had worship and wonders night that night. So after the service, you know, as crowd be, they go. I enter crowd. I was going. I got to the gate. Pierre see somebody that had me in the trouser. I said, Pico, you now say she does not know where she keep her bag. I can't help her look for her bag. I said, Haba, an adult, you carry your bag. You don't know where you kept your bag. Am I the one to look for your bag for you? What was our agreement? People were watching us. She had me on the clothes. I'm a person that I don't like shame. I called the father on phone, say, look at the situation. The father said, please, Nam, now what you can make, I should help her look for the bag. We have to enter back to Dunamis. I started looking for bag. For more than 1 hour. God in his infinite mercy, I find the bag. I gave her the bag. I left. She was following me. I said, I was calling my mom then. Said, this is what is happening. My mom said, Bride, be careful. Be careful with that girl. Don't touch her, please. I said, no problem. When I was going, she was still following me. I asked her, what is the problem? She said she does not have money for transportation. I said, but I gave you 3,000. She said she used the 3,000 for offering. I said, okay. I started sensing danger. What I did, I saw a cabman. I cornered the man on one side. I said, please, I want you to take this girl home straight. Don't stop her anywhere. I paid the man 4,000 naira. I said, carry her from Dugbe to look at where you drop. If she wants to stop on the way, this is my number, call me. The man said, okay. And I carry her. I said, okay, enter. I've paid for this cab. The man now took her home. I called the father, said, Chinwe, don't come back. The father said, yes. I said, okay. At that point, my mother said, no. A girl that she have not seen before, that she talked to on phone, that is doing all of these things in the house, still follow me to the church and say no, that she does not want this marriage. That she does not want this marriage, that shouldn't continue. Me, at that point itself, I was tired. I came to their house. After a week time, I told the father and the mom, saying, I don't think I will continue. She will have insulted my family on phone. And look at what she did. That I don't want to continue. The father said, okay. The mother said, okay. I left. But she kept calling. My wife is somebody who acts, I don't know if it's a power. She acts before anything happens. Even before then, she has collected all the contacts, every people I respect. My bishop in the church in Aba, our reverend, everybody in my phone that she feels that can talk to me, she has collected their number. When that issue started, she started calling. Left, right, center. Left, right, center. Her friends were calling me. At a point, our bishop in the church in Abana called me, said, right, you are a child of God. Even somebody offends you, forgive her. Even if you don't want to continue the relationship, but let the friendship continue. I listened to the man. I now have to unblock her. We became friends. Two people that, truthfully, I love the girl. From that friendship again, two people that has feelings each with each other, we started again. She says it can never ever repeat again in this life, that she has learned her lesson, that she please. So after about 2-3 weeks, and I came back to the family. This thing my mother said she does not want the marriage. It was even before the introduction. It was before the introduction. This thing is in 2021 or 2022. I spoke to the family. The mother asked me, say, have you discussed with your mom? I told the mom, yes, that I've discussed with my mom, that I've begged my mom that for the fact that she loves me, that she should take that love she has for me and transfer to Chinwe, that she will change, that nobody is perfect. She says she does not want, but for the fact that she's a mother, that anything I want, that I love, that she will support me. That was it. We went for the introduction. The mother went with us for the introduction. We did all the whole ceremony. We came back. When we came back, we started, that was in April. The elders in the village, Anna asked me, when am I intending to marry her traditionally? I said July, August. They said, okay, that now I have done the first list. They will not give me the second list. Maybe I don't know if I do that, if I will offend the community or anything. You know, the family were saying that everything I did was cheap. I will bring out the second and the third list. Somebody that spent 1.6 million in traditional wedding. I don't know how cheap it was. So they now gave me the 2 lists after that introduction. I look at it. My brother shouts, say, bride. I say, they didn't give me the 3. They gave me 1 before, and this is the 2. I said, but no problem. God will provide the money. I left. I came back to Abuja. We started planning the marriage. In March, if I'm not mistaken, my traditional wedding was in August. Either in March, I engaged my wife in Owerri. They say I did everything. I did engagement. You know what it costs for a man to do an engagement party in Owerri? I have the pictures. I have the videos. I did engagement party for her. I engaged her. That was when I now came back to Abuja. That was when I noticed that the mother have started having a different perspective in regards to the wedding, because people have seen the proposal on social media. They've shown the mom and the rest of them. Even I sent some of the pictures to the brother because we were in good communication then. So when I now came back, the mom, my wife now told me, could you imagine? The mom asked her that, oh, say she went to and I engaged her without her permission. Sir, do I need to take permission from your mom before I engage you? That was when I started noticing that there was a problem. So I just waved it aside. I came back. We were preparing for the traditional wedding. I was trying to do the ones I could do. I was paying decorators and the rest of them that a man does for traditional wedding. Then when you go to the point that they say the money they will use to cook, apart from rice, semo, and every other thing that we buy, and chicken, they wrote about 14 live chicken, that I will give them more money to buy spices that they will use for traditional wedding. I said, okay. Before then, my wife and the mom, they never aligned together. It was that I was in between 2 people who does not accept each other. I was just trying to manage this person. This is your mother. I love my mom, so I should love my mother-in-law. My mom, we don't have a girl in our house, so I value women. I was in between. I was trying to, this is your mom. She would tell me her mom always wants her to do what she wants. That her mom is not interested in her own happiness. That what her mother is interested in what she wants. I was just in between. I will still come back home. God bear me witness. I will still ask the mother, what is the problem? You don't want me to marry Chinwe. That was the time I left to work. As early as 7:30, I was in their house. I said, if you don't want me to marry Chinwe, tell me. The mom told me that the first day I saw you, I accepted you. That she does not have any issue with me. The only issue she has is with the daughter. That the daughter does not want to respect her. Now that the daughter will know that she can never marry without her permission. Her daughter is saying that her mother feels that she can never marry. That's why her mother is waiting for her. That she can never marry without her. So I was just in between. I was just confused. The mother said she knelt down and begged me. It can never happen. No woman on earth will do that. I teach well on my wife's grave. If I leave this place, let me die. The mother did not, for on any reason, say she knelt down to beg me to leave her own daughter. Her mother was never straightforward to me. Then I could remember I was complaining to Afam. And at the point we fell apart. All the chats I was having with him is still in my phone. I was complaining to Afam, see what your mom is doing. Afam was angry that what kind of a mother does not want the happiness of the daughter? So, but I was still caught in between. We were doing this, I already spent money for everything. Then, 3 weeks to the traditional wedding. The traditional wedding was fixed on 27th of August. I came to the house. I said, Mommy, this date is approaching. You know. All the necessary things that need to be done, I've done that. So I need to settle you so that I know when I will go to Owerri to meet with my wife, then finish with Owerri before we go back to start going to Enugu. The mom said she does not want Chinwe to marry now. I said, why? You don't like me? She said, no. She has been saying it that the first day she saw me, that she liked me. I said, what is the reason? She said she wants the girl to build a house for them before she will marry. That she wants the girl to stock her shop first before she will marry. That where they are staying in Durham, that she does not like the house. That she wants the girl to pay house rent for them, to relocate to remove them from the house. I was like, say me that is even a man. My mom never conditioned me like that. That I must build a house, I must do this for her before marrying. Before marrying. So I told the mom that this girl is 29 years. You know this time she will be 30. If she will build a house, how long will she work and save money to build a house? When my wife died, I started hearing that they say they are paying her 500,000. They are paying her 400. My wife's salary, if we remove tax and everything, is 135,000. I think I still have one of her pay slip. You know what people don't know? They don't know. I began to hear, I said the girl got a very nice job. They're paying her 400. That the money she's getting is good enough to take care of the family. Apart from salary, she works with Caritas. You can go and verify her. At least her last salary before she left Caritas was 135,000. So I told the mom, this is not nice. You can't condition a girl child like this. Time passes for a woman. And all the while I was coming, I've never heard, or my wife have never told me. The only thing my wife told me that there's one Anambra guy that was supposed to marry her. When I was having this loggerhead with the mom, that it was the mom that pursued the guy. So this one, now mom cannot chase me out. So I now said, okay. We were dragging. I said, Mom, come out straight. When there was an issue, I reported to my mom. My mom called you directly and told you that this is the issue at hand. If your son wants to marry a girl who has this kind of disposition in her, will you accept? Will you want your son to forge ahead? If you can't tell me, you can pick phone and call my mom and say, Mommy Bright, I do not want this wedding. The mom was doing, she never came out straight all till I was in Abuja. The last time I spoke with the mom, I was with the younger brother, the one my wife senior directly. We were in the shop with her together. When I was begging her, I said, have you lost hope on these guys? That you want this girl to do all of these things before she will marry? Don't you believe that these guys can make it tomorrow and do all of these things without this girl? That she's a woman. So I was just trying to see if I can pacify her with the daughter. I was still talking to her daughter. My wife said, is somebody I've asked people to go and make inquiry. Let's know this as if Bright is a devil. It's not somebody, what she wants to do is what she will do. On the long run, the mom now said I should send her, and I sent 100,000 naira for the spies. I told the mom that my flight ticket is in 2 days' time. I'll be going to. If there's anything, call me. Every other thing, we'll buy it in Enugu. Both the rice, the chicken, the meat. This is just to buy spice. But if it's not enough, let me know. The mom said I should send the money to the younger brother account. I sent the money. I left to Owerri. When I got to Owerri, I told my wife, what is this that you are dragging with your mother? That even it got to a point that the only daughter is getting married and she's doing like this. She feels you cannot marry without her, and you feel you can marry without her. What is the problem? Which I don't want to go into that side. It's a family thing. I don't want to dwell that place. She said a lot to me. I said, but no matter what, he's your mother. I love my mother, so I love every woman around me. Yeah, and it's never a crime that if my mother told me not to marry a girl, at first I can't listen to her. I will. She trained me. My father died 22 years ago. My mother trained us, 4 boys, till we got to this point. So I have every reason to listen to her. They say they come from a poor background. I came from a very poor background. I hawked pure water. I do Kim to even go to school. So when all of this was happening, I told try and settle with people. My mother-in-law, her friends were calling my wife, settle with your mother. Apologize to your mother. My wife will say, what did she do her where she won't apologize? That she won't apologize. The contention was too much. 5 days to wedding, nothing is being done. I've already bought, they say I should buy 62 bags of yam. I bought it in Owerri. Because they say Enugu is expensive. That yam was 1.5 each, 1.5, 62 bags of yam. I bought. I packed it in the house. Now, when this thing continued, I said to my wife, don't you think we should extend this? Let me just carry this yam, send to Aba to my family. If they want to eat it, they should eat. If they want to sell, they should sell. Let me go back to Abuja. I'm not old. My elder brother is not married. It's not that one of my leg bent that I cannot marry tomorrow. The same thing my wife is telling the father, if I leave, that she will kill herself. On several occasions, I've tried to leave. There was one girl, what was this girl's name in their office? When I had issue with her in Owerri, my wife was rushed to hospital in Owerri. I was called. That she won't take treatment till I call her. She was always threatening her, saying, when I want to leave, I can't leave. I don't know. Even at the point, my friends were telling me, guy, this in the ordinary. Are you with your right senses? So it continued. Then 2 days, I'll be 3 days to the traditional wedding. Nothing. I now called the uncle, that same Bravo. Say, this is my final resort. If it does not work out, I will go. I called the uncle. I will give you if you want the uncle's number, I'll give you the number. The uncle said that he will call the mother. The uncle now called the mom. Later called me back that he has resolved with the mom, that the mom will travel. I was with my wife. My mother-in-law called her. She picked. She said she spoke it in Igbo. Asked him, Gadola D. Bright. I said, you shouldn't marry Bright. You want to marry Bright. As far as Nami born you and our fam will regret this wedding. At that point, I was scared. I said, this is a curse from a mother. He said, make her leave him. Now today, the mother don't curse him. I said, this thing is a dangerous word. You and Afam, because Afam was supporting me then, that she will come for the traditional wedding. Now, deep bright, deep bright. And she said she cannot go if the husband do not attend the traditional wedding. Initially, I said, this man is sick. There's no way, there's no need risking his life to Enugu. She can come with the brothers. My mother-in-law said no. The father said, my wife now called the father and begged the father that he should die. This is another avenue the mom wants to stop her wedding. I have to book Abia line. I chartered the motor. That carry all of them. I paid their transport. All of them going and coming back. 380,000. I chartered that call Abia line. Say, please, Sienna, you come and pick so people going and returning. Because the man cannot enter public transport. So you come and make the Sienna carry everybody. The man got to the village. My parents, they are not even aware that me and my mother-in-laws were having disputes. They felt that first one that happened in 2021, that I told her that my wife will have changed. I stopped complaining things to them anymore. Everybody came for the traditional wedding with happiness. They came back a day to the traditional wedding. It was me and my wife and one of her sisters that entered the Enugu market that was buying things that they will use and cook. That girl suffered. My wife suffered. If you see her traditional wedding picture, you will say, this is not you. She didn't sleep. She came back. The next day was traditional wedding. On my way coming for the traditional wedding from Enugu town, my wife called me that she has carried her bag, that she's leaving the village, that her mother wants her to run mad. I said, what is it? So even the mother came to the village, I was still displaying. At a point, people started quarreling her. Say, leave this girl to marry. That she want to go. I said, I'm on my way coming already. If I come, if you say that you don't want the marriage again, that I will know. So before I got to the village, she said that they've reconciled, but they say the things I bought is not enough, that they needed more money. I said, how much? She talked, I run transfer. Traditional wedding, my family came, people came from village. My elders in my village, see now, but after that traditional wedding, they told me, bright, sure you get money, anyone they talk, you pay. This is not how we marry in our own village. When you are done, you come back to the village and settle with us. My own one, my elders in my village, I'm still owing them. The rights they're supposed to give to them, people that came to marry, they didn't give them anything. Everything in the list, because it was getting late. Rain fell that day. Around after 4 to 5, they were still dragging things. I was just, let this thing go. I was just making transfer. The mom said she was not part of the traditional wedding. I have my marriage videos. The mom was very much part of the wedding. This thing. She was in the kitchen. If you say I'm doubting, if you say I'm lying, I'll bring my wedding video. She was in the kitchen all through cooking. The only thing is that where the ceremony happened properly, because they say I did a small wedding, but my wedding was done in an open field that contained more than 10 canopies. The mother did not come out to that place. The mother was in the kitchen. Where she was done with the kitchen, she tied her wrapper and entered their house. When they were calling her to come out and bless her daughter, she said she was not coming out, simply because the clothes we bought for her for a traditional wedding is not what she wants. She said she don't want to that. My wife did not ask her what she wants, that we went to Abuja and buy another thing, that she's not coming out. It was the father that came out with the brothers. It was my mother that blessed my wife on our traditional wedding date. The video is there. Bless her and told her that she have accepted her. Now we finish all of this thing. The 3 buses that came from my traditional wedding all spoiled on the road. We left Enugu. I got to Enugu town around to 11. All of this finished. I told my family that, please, everybody should shield their sword. Traditional wedding has come and gone. No matter the problem, there are challenges. Thank God overcame it. The brother even followed us down to the Enugu town. That was when he left from. So he can attest the time we got to the hotel in Enugu. So after the whole thing, I stayed in Owerri and I came back. I was angry due to the way my mother acted. When I came to their place, she said I didn't greet her. I went straight to their house to greet my father-in-law, at least for stressing that man to come for the traditional wedding. I greeted my father-in-law. Coming out, she saw me coming to the shop. She left. I called her, she didn't pick her call. I called my wife, say, see what happened. Your mom saw me and she left. I said, if she leaves, she see me leave, and I make her the go house, will I kill myself? I left. That was why it took me time to do white wedding. I said, no, my family was telling me, say, Bright, before you will do white wedding, make sure that whatever be the issue between you and your in-law, your wife and the mother, you settle it before white wedding. I said, okay. One of the reasons that she refused her daughter getting married was where they were living was not okay. I told my wife that my mother is living in one room in Abuja. I told my wife that, okay, we have to look for a house for your people. Tell your brothers to look for a house. She told the brothers, they said they didn't see any house. My wife and I engaged me and begged me I should help her look for. I got the first one in Wumba. The mom says she does not like Wumba, a room and parlor. Wumba is far for her shop and her church, which is understandable. I said, okay, that she wants anything within Durumi. I was still searching. I now got a house, the back of Calabar Church. People in Durumi should know the place. Back of Calabar Church. A room and parlor with small room also. It was more of 2 rooms and a parlor. I videoed the place. I called my wife, said, I've seen another house, so call your mom and your brother to come check this house. I was doing all of these things because I know I was poor, because her mind was that she wants her daughter to marry a rich man, which is not a bad thing for a mother to wish for her daughter's house, but I don't have money, but I will try as much as possible, the one I can do. So my wife now called the mom and called the younger brother. They came to the place. They saw the house. The house was 350,000. Agent fee 75,000. The mom looked at the house, said she likes the house. I said, see agent to see landlord, I want to pay. Emeka, do you like the house? Emeka said yes. Mommy, do you like this house? My mother-in-law said yes. This is the place she has lived more than 30-something years, so she knows everywhere. I said, okay. I ran transfer. That thing was happening around after 11 to 12. In the night, around after 10, my wife called me that the mother said she does not like the place again. So why is it that your mother is always making everything difficult for me, in as much as I was trying to, I was putting in my best? They have paid this people. Agent will not return the 75,000. Landlord, or I return money, that he has used the money to do a pressing need. I should wait when he rents the house. I have the landlord's number. I can give you the landlord's number. The man ended up removing 100,000 from that money. A Yoruba man, I said, I don't want problem. Let it just be. I told my mother-in-law never even called me to say, my son, thank you, sir, for the effort. But this is the reason why I do not want this place. I felt neglected. I overlooked everything. 1 week time, my wife called me that the mom said she saw a house at CBN quarters. That's where she wants to live. I told my wife, say, me, where they stay? I stay in Apo Mechanic. Your mother wants to go to CBN quarters. So this is the last. I said, okay, what do you respond to your mom? She asked her mom, where would the money come out from? I told my wife, said, this is the last time you should discuss anything about this house with me. If you have money, discuss with your brothers, get accommodation for your parents. That is an insult. How much are they paying in CBN quarters? Where am I staying? I cut that one short. The mother was complaining about she will need a big phone that she will snapping picture. The phone she's using now, taking H7. I bought that phone, I give to her. My mother is using Nokia Touch, where they tie rubber. My friends was asking me, Bright, are you okay? Are you sure you are normal? I gave her that phone. We started. I was coming close to the family. I was trying my best to encourage them. It's not that I have enough. The little I can do, I do for them. It's not because I'm doing it for anything. So I was doing because I'm family oriented. If I'm giving my mother, I'm giving to them. My mother-in-law was telling people in Durham that I don't allow her to come to my house. Anytime she's sick, that is worse, I will bring her to my house against the daughter's wish. The daughter will say, I said she no one problem. I said, no, you can't be running away from your mother. Your mother is my mother. I will bring her home. I will treat her. I will return her back. December, for 2 years now, I've spent Christmas with them. She always been in my house. She was telling people I don't allow her to come to my house. Christmas, before I buy anything for my family, I buy for them. Last December, I'm saying this because I'm not saying because we do something for somebody, you're coming on air to say it. The family drag it to this point. And they have said a lot of ill things about me. December, no matter how costly was rice, I bought rice, I bought granola, indomie, spaghetti, a lot of things, even before I think of buying for my own family. I was doing everything that for my mother. I never knew that in her heart of heart, she still did not want this marriage. We continued, we started talking about white wedding, marriage class. She said that she does not want her daughter to live Catholic. I said, no problem, I will marry her in Catholic. She will still be going to her church. God is God everywhere. My own is for you to be in good behavior. We started, the mother was actively involved. I will get from, even when I did court wedding. I did court wedding on the 13th of March. After the court wedding, we went to an eatery where we celebrated it. I know how much I spent there. She was part of it. If she said she was not involved, I will bring her videos and pictures. Then we finished that one, we go to white wedding. She was actively involved. She said since with the verse that she did not involve herself in the traditional one, that this one now she wants to involve herself. I said, thank you, Jesus. We started the process. We were going.
Bright. If you notice, I no talk, I no put any mouth, I no even ask question or try to direct you. I just want to make you freely express yourself. But I also believe, say, you go focus on the things that are most important to the matter. You understand me?
Yes, sir.
I no talk, say the ones where they talk, no, they're important too, because they are very useful foundations. But
No.
it go good, say you focus on the ones where you believe, say they're most important.
All right. The
Okay?
story is already gone because already in White's wedding. I'm saying this thing because I've heard a lot of things. It's not because of Brekete family. Also for Nigerians. Because I've been locked up for a month and 3 weeks. I was in SARS, federal SARS. Nobody heard my voice.
On this same matter.
Yes, I was locked up 1 month and 3 weeks. I was in federal SARS. They locked me up a week after the death of my wife. I'm coming to that direction.
So, oh yeah, please.
No, I'm coming to that place now. So, during White's wedding, we started planning. Traditional wedding, the family did not support me, even if a sachet of water. Now, my brothers do canopy. For their village, that my brothers were mounting canopy. So when we got to the wedding, I said, still, nothing will happen. Let me focus and do what I want to do. My wife now initiated that she wants to buy a wrapper. That when she sells it, that she will make income from it and support me since she's not working. I said, okay, it's a nice idea. I gave her money. She went to Suleja and buy clothes. She was selling. She gave half of it to the mom. The mom sold the thing, finished. When the mom finished, the mother finished. Where is the money for the clothes? She said she has used the money. She used it and do something in her shop. That was where another problem started. My wife provoked. See, you people are not supporting this boy in any way. You said I should give you a wrapper. I gave you a wrapper. You sold it. You chopped the gain. You chopped the money on top. That which is not meant for. This is meant for my wedding. I told my wife, I said, I was the one that brought this money. Leave it. That was another issue then. I tried to manage it. Then that one passed. We started after the wedding. The mom says she wants to invite their meeting people. She said she was not involved, but she invited her meeting people that will give their rights. I asked the mom, how much does meeting people bring? She said 80,000 or 90,000. But what I'm going to give to them is times 2 of that money. So I don't need the right. They should just come that day and celebrate with us and go. The mom said no, that she must give them their right, that she's part of the executive. I said, okay, if that will make you happy. She followed the caterer to the market, even with me. We bought things and the rest of them. After the wedding, this family doing this thing to me now, after our wedding, did not even give their daughter a set of cup as a gift, both traditional wedding as white wedding. It was my wife that used money I gave to her for another thing and bought gifts. She thought I didn't know. Gave it to her friend. When the white wedding reached, she picked it and gave to her mother to come present that day. The brothers, the mother, a set of cup did not bring for the white wedding. So after the wedding, the meeting people now brought rights. They say it's 90,000. My wife was coming. I came with my wife to the house. My wife came to collect the money. It became another issue. The mom brought the money and gave it to my wife and burned her face. My wife said, why are you burning is it your money? I told my wife, collect that money, return it back to your mom. I have wedded you already. This is not the money I used for the wedding. Keep it. I'll decide what to do with this money. She gave the mom the money, we left. The next day I came back. I still told her, okay, with this money, carry your mother again for the third time. Go to Wholesale Market, buy things, invest in her shop. I added additional 50,000 on top. I took them to Wholesale Market. They buy things. I brought them back. Instead of that money to be an issue. I'm setting this for them to know the sacrifice I have also made. Let it not be that Bright is evil. Then after the traditional wedding, after the white wedding, life continues. When my wife left, when the mother is saying that she came, my wife called her that her neck was swollen. My wife came back from Owerri when she resigned her job because they were paying 100 and something thousand. Every month, I would be in Owerri. My flight ticket alone, in the month, I spent more than 400,000. I said, and I still pay house rent there. I still pay house rent this place. I said, this is, and you are sick, because you always complain. I never knew. I'm coming to that angle. I said, okay, this is penny wise, pan foolish. If better for me to come back to Abuja, if you get a job, they're paying 70,000 or 50,000, and you are staying together with me, is enough for me. But before you will get this, come back, you will be on allowance 50. My wife is on allowance 50,000 every month. The day she died. The family is aware of the mom. Let me not use the family, is aware of it. I said, it's better for you to come back to Abuja. She said that's what she wants. She came back. We are planning to set up something for her to be doing. No, when she now came back, one of the day, I came back from work, she was acting strange. You know, most times when she acted that way, I say, what's your problem? She say, anytime she's seeing her menstruation, anytime she's seeing this, I say, does that mean that every woman on earth, anytime they're seeing their menstruation, they are problematic? I don't have a sister, I can't tell, but is that how it is? So, that day she was doing so. I said, you left over to meet your husband in Abuja. This is in December. And you're acting this way. You've seen better people than me. Say, I bet make her leave. I'm disgusting. I'm irritating her. I say, me disgusting you and irritating you. How? I look at myself. See, I'm irritating and disgusting you. I stay in my house. Go to your father's house now. She said that's what she wants to hear since. This thing happened around after 10 in the night. She packed her bags, left my house. I don't know where she slept till today. I went to their house and I met the mom and the father. Say, why am I here this night? I say, your daughter, my wife, have left my house. I don't know where she went to. The father said, okay, that he will call her on phone. That she know what I should go home. I left. In the morning, I was preparing to go for my personal errand because the way my house is, the front door she cannot enter. My wife now jumped barbed wire from backyard. This thing I'm telling you, go and verify. Go and ask my neighbors and my landlord. Jump barbed wire from back. I nearly have hit her Coca-Cola bottle because I thought that he's a thief. I said, what happened? I now look, she jumped, even the thing cut her leg and tore her jean. That jean is still in my house. I can bring that jean. It's still there. I said, what is wrong with you? Why are you all, is there anything in you that's pushing you? She lied down on the floor and was begging me I should forgive her, this and that. I said, forgive you how? I told your father on the phone that if you want to come back, you should come back to their house first. Then I will come know where you went to. You can't carry your bag and leave your husband's house and come back when you want. She now held my leg. I was about to go in. I said, you can't stop me from going out. I pushed my leg and I removed my leg and I left. I went to Kuje to see a friend that the wife put to bed. The mom was even calling me. Say, I beg, say, I went to Kuje. Say, Chinwe, they complain. Say, her neck, they pain her. So I don't know what to do with her neck. I have to go for my errands and come back. Nigerians and Brekete family, there's nothing like her neck was swollen. But I can tell that she has a pain in the neck because the way she was holding me on the leg. The next day, I went to work. The mom came. That was on that part. Now, the next part that the brother said he called me, that said anytime I beat the sister again, that will have issue. He never made that comment to me. He called me quite all right and said my sister told him that I was beating him. That why should I beat? What did I tell and say? Then come to the house. She said, come to the house, mom will fight. I said, no, come to the house. That was what I told him. He said he won't come. That why is he coming there today? I said, okay, when are you closing for work? He said by 5. I said, okay, I will come to the house. Later I went to the house and I told them that this is what happened. You have a little misunderstanding. I still told the father, please, you can call my wife this place. I'm in the house. So that she will tell you people what I did. So that me will also explain myself. The father says she knows then he does not put mouth in boyfriend and girlfriend, married people. Then coming back to where she died. On the 4th, 5th of January, She came back. I took her to Gariki Market to buy food stuff. I told her when she was done, she should go to their house. I will come pick her from there. She came out. That was on 4th of January. She came out and was lipping her left leg. I said, what is wrong? She said, her leg is paining her. I said, Baro hit you? She said, no. That her mom said it could be muscle contraction. I said, okay, let's go. We left. I bought pain relief and anabolic balm. I applied her on the leg, massage her. The thing continued 1 week. And I told her, I say, you will not go back. For now, you stop going to Durumi. This thing that is doing you now, since after marriage, sickness here and there, left, right, center. You've gone to Durumi and you came back and this thing is actually wrong. Because in their compound, the mom is virtually not in good times with the neighbors, with the people that she's living with. I was like, when they try a murder, they don't get a murder. They try something that is very precious to her. I say, for now, leave Durumi. If your people want to see, they can come to this place and see you. It's not a must. If I'm outside Abuja, you won't be going to your house that way. I say you should stop. So let me actually know where the challenges is coming from. She said, okay. And before then, on the 10th of December, when they have their family Thanksgiving in Catholic, they invited me. I went. After the mass, the mother cornered me one side and told me that she wants to tell me something. I said, what is it? She said she went to somewhere. I said, where did you went? She said she went to one prayer house, White Garment Church in Nasarawa, one village in Nasarawa State. That she went to inquire what is wrong with her daughter. That they told her that what is wrong with her daughter came from the village. That they are seeing death on her head. They were seeing death on her head. I said, Say, this is the 10th I come, that traditional wedding, you are not there. How she that she told her daughter to wear bitter cola, but she didn't hear. I said, okay, what did they say the solution? The mom said they should bring life, anything life, came with it to exchange a life, the death, to avoid the death. I said, Catholic, they go this kind of place. She said that is where somebody took her to that place. I said, okay, then buy fowl now, go and give them. She said, no, that they say they did something big. At that point, my spirit caught. I have to be sincere. I said, I wanted to give her money. I said, no. I said, what will happen is that since the revelation, they saw it on my wife's head, that I will call my wife and tell her what the mother said. She said I should not tell her that I know how she used to be. I said, no, she needs to be aware of this so that she can also pray on her own. And I told her that if she has money, she can go and buy the thing and go and do whatever thing. That me, I won't step my foot to that place. I don't enter such places. And my wife will not go. But since she has gone and she believes in them, she should do it. The later I will refund her whatever she spent. But I will tell my wife. She said, no, she's my wife. She have to know everything. On our way going home, I told my wife, say, see what your mother tell me. Say, anytime the mother they work, if they tell her finish, now she will come they react. I said, but me, I'm not bringing in any money. I didn't ask her whether she did it or she did not do it till now. Now, that was all of the things that entered my head. I said, my wife, stop going to do me for now. Let me know actually what is. Immediately after marriage, I have the records. I will be bringing it out one after the other. From one sickness to another. One hospital. We've gone to more than 4 hospitals. The test here is more than 20 different tests and diagnoses. You can go and verify when I give you people this document. I became scared. I said, no. She does not sleep at night. Every night she will wake up and be acting strange. Or several occasions I've gone to work, they will come, I come back, your wife is outside, you don't know what. Prayer, dunamis, every Tuesday we are in dunamis healing and deliverance service. Commanding the day midnight prayers. We were doing all of those things. Because at the point I said, no, this is no longer physical. We started all of this. The thing continue increasing. On the 26th, on the 25th of January, I was at work. She called me that she can no longer move her left hand and her left leg. Again. I said, what is this? Around after 11, I drove back home. I saw her lying down on the bed. I was seeing paralysis. If the thing was even showing on her face, I told the family, they felt I was joking. I said, what I'm seeing now is I'm afraid she can, you know, when somebody has stroke behaves, that was how she was behaving. I said, no, you will go to the hospital today. She refused. That she was not going to the hospital. Like I said before, I started calling people.
Wait there for studio. In case any of you want give peace a chance, so make you feel free to go and come back. Continue.
So she said she was not going. I started calling people. I called the uncle. The uncle is our wedding sponsor. And to the best of my knowledge, the marriage class I went to, Catholic is hearing me wherever they are. People are hearing me. The only signature in my wedding certificate is our sponsor. We are told that before anything gets to the family of the girl, your sponsor should be the number one person you should run to. I called the wedding sponsor. I called the mom at first, she didn't pick. I called the father, said, this is the situation on ground. Help me see if you can. If the mother is at home, tell her that I'm calling. Later, I called the mom. The mom said she was not coming. She said, okay. I called her, started calling people. Now, I didn't call Afam because at some point, we got code. He was complaining to my wife that everything he did at our traditional wedding, that his picture is not even our traditional wedding. So I said, I'm not the photographer. Is that the reason why he's angry? I said, this thing does not make sense. We were out December last year, me and half. He say he have never spoken to me or anything. December last year, I called all of them, both the people staying with them. We were all together with his friends. We drank, we ate meat. I called all the family. We united together. We enjoyed ourselves that day with his friends. He said he have never spoken to me since or anything. December last year, everybody left. So when this thing was happening, I said, no. I was feeling disturbed. The Reverend Father said I should pick my friend to stand in as a witness. I should go to their house. I came to their house. And before then, I had an issue with my wife. My wife cloned my phone. Cloned my WhatsApp phone. If you send me a message now, sometimes she didn't even read the message before I go open them. Alert on my phone, she knows my transaction and the rest of them. She had done that more than 3 times. I say, why will you be linking my phone? What are you looking for in my phone? You have a health challenge that I'm spending money on. The drugs she's taking is here. You go to the hospital and inquire how much is the drugs. I spend more than 300,000 every month on her. Only drugs. I said, this thing is unnecessary. You should focus your attention on something else. She came to my house. She came to my office the way she wake up from bed. That who is the girl I was chatting with? I want to go and stay with another girl. I said, is that the way, the night wear you use and sleep? You wore it like that and came to my work environment? Haba. You can actually call me on phone and I will respond to you. If you want me to come back home, I'll come back home. You shouldn't have come this way. See, this frustration you are giving me is too much. The pressure is much. She said, if it's too much, I should return her home. I said, is that what you want? She said, I said, enter car. Because I heard Brekete, the first program, they say, she did fear to come back home. She did do this one. I returned her back home. We got to the front of the mom's shop. She started shouting. I said, why are you shouting? Now come down. We want to still create awareness here. I drove home. I got to the house. She was bringing down her bags. One girl that I employed that was working with me, she pursued the girl. Nobody's in my office. I said, let me go and lock the office properly because I know that day is gone. I went and locked my office. I came back, saw her packing her bags and was making calls, calling different people. I was in the parlor. I was crying because I knew this is This is not how it's supposed to be. She came to the parlor and told me that she needed the phone I was using, that she wants to pick a number. I said, okay. Which name is the person in the phone? Call the name of the person. Let me call the phone number for him. She said she refused, that I must give her the phone. Before I knew, she started attacking me. At that point, because the mom I've heard that she came to deal with me, called her. Say, what is happening? Where are you? She said, I'm mother, Bright in a Timmy here. That was what she told her mom on phone.
What does that mean?
Bright is beating me. I said, Joe, is that how terrible you can be? She ended the call. She said, make I touch her now. And I left the phone for her. I said, pick whatever number you want to pick. She took the phone to the room. I know that she picked any number. She off the phone and hid the phone. I enter inside the room and said, give me the phone. And she don't hide the phone. I said, no, you will not get me. I picked my car key and I left to the hotel. I called my aunt, because then she had already called my aunt to tell my aunt what was happening. That she linked my aunt now told her that this is a criminal offense, that she can be arrested for this. That a wife that wants her home to work don't even go to a man's phone. Talk more of hacking a man's phone. So my aunt said that she just stay out to avoid any problem. She was calling and begging. The chat, I pretended it out also. I told her, say, why did you even tell your mom that I was beating you? She said it because she wants to get my attention, this and that. She was begging that she come back home. My aunt started calling me that my wife no agree her sleep, that she wants to sleep and she cannot off her phone. She can put it on silent so that she will not miss important calls, that she just go back home. I went to the house. I said, the hotel money where I pay no go waste. I go pick her from house. We come back to the hotel. We slept in that hotel that night. The next morning we went home. I said to her, now we are fine. You've created a different picture in your family's head that did not happen. The mom said that her mouth is broken. Brekete Family, there's a picture they have been circulating. I know they have the picture. They should tender the picture to you. Look at that picture. You know when somebody has a, what is it called? Say, when you hamatan, tear, you will not see. They should give you the picture is in my phone. If you want, I will give you the picture. Everybody will look at that picture. For you to analyze and look at that picture, if it was actually somebody that was hit, the mom said her mouth was swollen. And I was angry with the mom. I said, okay, when all of this thing happened, the family did not call me. I went to work. The mother came when I've gone to work. She didn't ask of me. She never bothered to say, okay, let me come and meet them in the house and know what is the problem. It was neighbor that told me that my mother-in-law had been coming to my house. And I asked my wife, does your mom come to this place? She now said yes. I said, why is she coming when I have left? Why won't she come when I'm around? I said, oh, no problem. Then I said, I will leave her. The father said that she will go and massage her. Maybe she wants me to touch her. Maybe it has been long I touched her. I said, this is not a matter of touching. I am seeing paralysis. I'm seeing stroke. The mom said I should go the next day that she will come. She came on the 26th of January, last Friday of January. We went to Alliance Hospital. After we have complained, the mother did not even enter. Nami can't call her. Nami, I was the one that called the mom to come enter inside. My wife told me, what she they can't do, make she dey outside. She was far reception. She said she did reception. They here waiting with the talk for doctor's room. They were telling her what he's doing is killing you. Haba. They request the doctor. That was I wanted at Alliance Hospital. The doctor, I was angry when he left. But I'll give you, go and verify everything I'm saying. This is a document. If you find me guilty, use it against me anywhere. We complain to the doctor everything happening to her. The doctor writes her card number, writes her name, writes more than 14 different tests for us to do. That has to do with thyroid, that has to do with kidney, a lot of them. But the man now said we still have an option to, if the price is high for us, we can go to echo scan. That's the only scan they accept, and check if the price will be better I said, okay, that this price here is much. It's almost 100 and something thousand. I said, let's go to echo scan. We went to the echo scan with the mom. The echo scan result is here. Her ID number is here. Anything I'm tendering here, go and verify. They ran her the whole test and said we should go, that the results will be out. I drove her home. Later around 4, they sent the result to my email. I said, let's go back to the hospital. I want to know what is wrong today. We got to the hospital. We now met another doctor who was she's on night duty. Dr. Salami. That Kogi girl. The lady went through her this and I said, oh, her thyroids are okay. They are all within normal range. Her kidney is okay. This and that. The only thing they discovered is just little shortage of blood. And the lady now advised that we should also do malaria test. The malaria can do wonders. I said, no. That all of this pain cannot be because of malaria and shortage of blood. The drugs they gave us from Alliance Hospital is here. The copy is here. The guy now wrote drugs for us. That we should go and take the drugs and try it for 14 days. If there is no improvement, we should go do brain CT scan. Because I even complained to them the way she has been behaving. Even the doctor even referred us, said if I want that he can refer us to a psychiatric doctor. Anything I'm telling you, go and verify. He said they don't have it in Alliance, but that she can refer us to a psychiatric doctor. I explained everything. The man said she should take the drug, then give her some drugs that will also be making her sleep. That if it's not enough, we should do brain CT scan and ECG scan. Because she's always tired. She's always breathing hard. So when we finished that one, I told her that they say brain CT scan is 70,000. ECG scan is 35. She said, I told you, you spent 100 and something thousand. Now if I tell you that nothing was wrong with me, you say you want to take me to the hospital. That she's not doing any other test. I said, well, at least ECG scan that has to do with the heart. You have to do it. She said no. She got angry that she's not doing it. That she would take the drugs they gave to her. She took, from there I dropped her mom. Because it was last Friday of January. From there we went to church. We went to Dunamis. When we came back, the pain relieved. But just that I noticed in the church that she was always tired. After the vigil, we still drove back to Alliance Hospital in the morning. The doctor still emphasized on that ECG scan. I said, doctor, but what if there's no money now? Is there anything? The man now wrote another drug for us. With all the drugs, we bought it in Alliance Hospital. That will help the heart. Depending on when we get money and be ready for ECG scan. I bought that drugs, we would go home. She took the drugs and she became fine. Life continues. We are doing our normal life and the rest of them. Before now, my wife has been on hormonal drugs. July, I don't want to, there are things I don't, but let me just, I don't want to go details because there are some things every human being wants to go to their grave with that the family want me to spill out. But I will try and be careful as much as I can. And anything I'm saying here, I'm backing up with fact and evidence, no sentiment. July, after our white wedding, May, June, July, problem started. Heartburn, heaviness of the breast. We went to hospital. The first hospital was St. Abraham. The test result is here. They say she has hyperprolactinemia. And some other scans that I don't want to call. Because I know anywhere she is, she will not be happy that I'm saying it on air. That she has hyperprolactinemia and other stuff. We started treating. That man said, the doctor then is St. Abraham. You can go and verify. He's even an Enugu man from their place. The man now pick interest on her. On the long run, my wife says she does not know what the man is doing. That instead of her prolactinemia and other she was giving her, she took after 2 months to reduce, it went up. A woman normal prolactin level should be from 0 to 2, or at most 2. But her own was reading 84. Every woman here should understand what I'm saying. And other things. So we left from that place. She started contacting a family doctor in abroad. That one gave her drugs and injection that we should go and buy. We went to HMDs, we bought. We try do that. I said no. The guy now said he should go and do a TVC scan, transvaginal scan, TVS scan, to actually know what is wrong inside the body. There are some things that normal scan cannot detect, but if you use that thing is like a rope. They put it inside the woman's body. That was what she called me.
Right. Even though we won't make you focus on what is most important, the accusation on your head, no be small accusation.
Now the accusation.
So hold on. If there are things you have to say and you know they are true, say them. Are you hearing? Because you talk and say you don't do how many months, and no other place where don't give you opportunity to respond to the matter except this platform, Brekete Family. The opportunity where they get today, you may not get it twice. So if there's anything where you know where they're important, if you watch since where we start, I never interrupt you. I keep quiet, make it be say, now you talk waiting you want talk.
Okay, sir. Now coming to her death, accusation that I beat her to death in my house, lock her up in the room, and came to Durumi and buy meat. That the meat I bought when she died, that because my wife caught me with the best friend. This thing I'm telling you what the brothers took to social media. Even when the matter is still with the police, that my wife saw me with the best friend. I beat her to death. That even the day my wife died, that meat I went to buy in Durumi, that the best friend was in my kitchen cooking with that meat. I don't know how that thing sounds. I've explained to you what led me to Durumi. They said also that I just carried her to the hospital. I took her to P7. She went to school by 2. I will give you people the number of, I don't know if they've gone to inquire, the school name, MIT, Zone E. I will give you the school number. The one my mother-in-law said, she said in the police that I called her by 10, around 11:30, 12, that I told her that the daughter is dead. Today is 1. I have the record of those things. Now, you ask the school, if this girl was in school by 2, even while I was in Durumi, the chat is in my phone. I have everything here. I chatted her. I told her that I'm still in Durumi. My car broke down. She said, now, wow. The girlfriend, they know the person I'm talking about. I have to check the transaction I did. It was around 2:16. That same day, my wife said I should help her send money, 5,000 naira to Blessing, that she was supposed to go for a wedding on Saturday. I sent, they've not asked the girl if she actually spoke with my wife on the phone. And what time did my wife spoke with her? I don't know if they've gone to P7. Police have done the investigation. I don't know if they've gone to P7 where the crisis started. That I rushed her to even the guy in P7 was telling me that if my wife had survived that crisis, that she would have had stroke. That he was already seeing symptoms of stroke in her. We got to there. They said there was no oxygen. My wife died 5:45. The family started, the mom came quite early enough, around after 6 or to 7, before that people started coming. They say my wife was not on oxygen. I have the video in my phone. I have the picture here. They say there was no doctor attending. There was more than 4 or 5 doctors attending to my wife. I have those evidence here. I don't know why people feel that a woman I married passed all through this stress. I don't love her. A lady that came to that place was telling people, she snapped a picture. Her mother said that her head was swelling up. I will give you the picture. Please go through that picture and video. There was no any atom of physical injury on my wife's body. She said she didn't see the corpse, but I don't know where they saw the injury. That she has bandage or plaster. Hanky, one of the pastors that came, dropped hanky off on her head. They call it mantle. They were praying. Someone took her picture. Now crop the head out. That white hanky now looks as if it was a bandage. The mother's, I have the picture in my phone. I have the picture here. There was no atom of anything. The only thing that happened to her, there was a line. This thing the doctors used to type. They want to give you drip. that they tied her, they were hitting her hand to get her purse. You will see the picture, you will know, you see the video, not even the picture, you will watch the video and see if this thing was actually that this person was caught with a knife or something. Because there, I wasn't with her at the back. I can remember the doctor in Lifeway asking the P7 people, but what happened to her hand? They used one of their medical terminology that they were trying to get her pulse. They were hitting her hand here. If you watch this place, it was a little bit swollen. They tied her hand here and they were trying to get her pulse. I have the video. I have the pictures. This place. I also have the results. Biocran, Cedar Crest. We went to Cedar Crest too. All of this result, I might not have time to go further. I want Brekete Family to investigate. Her ID number is on all the receipts. They should go and inquire. Alliance Hospital, the ID is on where the doctor wrote the drugs that we're going to buy. He can go. That was why I wanted to speak when the Alliance man is here. They can go and inquire about all of those things. They tried to, my wife died at 5:45. They tried their best, they put in oxygen. Even their doctor was sitting in there, allow it. And praying. They said, no, this girl is, what happened to her is an arrest. When the female doctor that satisfied her death was asking me what was actually her medical history, I explained to the woman. The woman now told me that thing that moved from one place to another, moved from leg to hand, from left to right, that thing is a blood clot in the body. That if we have discovered, they would have given her vasoprene. That was the name of the drug the doctor called. I don't know. But that was the drug. You are giving her the vasoprene that would thin the blood. That thing moves from one place to another. If it gets to the heart, it stops the blood flow. And that is what they call cardiac arrest or cardiorespiratory arrest. That was what killed the cure. I was mad. Till now, I have not recovered. I know how much I love that girl. So when that thing happened, to God who made me, even my friend that came, I called her on phone and said, I don't know what is wrong with my wife. Oh, she's in oxygen. Come. Then my wife came. My friend came. It was the same thing. They forgot that hospital has CCTV. When the woman came, when my mother-in-law came in, and she came and tapped me at the back, so what is the problem? So I don't know. That she went. Nurses said, even the nurses were angry at me that this woman is not supposed to be here, that the father is supposed to be. I said, the father is sick. They said, okay, they will try and manage her so that she will not get to know that my wife is dead, so that they will not start, they are not ready for another emergency. That was how their mother was pampered with the brother and my uncle and my aunt that came. They left to their house. One of those things were happening. My eyes started turning me. The doctor noticed it immediately and said they should rush me to their private ward. The people that left last, one girl called Faith, and the brother's friend, Tochko, and the rest of them, they entered inside that doctor's bed I spoke with them, we discussed before they left. They said I run away to where? Why? After all of these things, I came back home. My wife, they said, they called me around 7, 8, that my wife, I told them that my wife is already in the mortuary. My wife would go to Gariki mortuary. My wife was deposited in the morgue around to 12 a.m. The church, the youths, the choir people from their church came to the hospital. They told them they are already on our way to the mortuary. They came to the mortuary. Asked them the time they came. I wasn't the one that picked the phone. My friend, Prince, was with my phone when the dad called. My friend now came and met me and said, your father-in-law called though, that the daughter should not be taken to the hospital till the owner of the child come. The owner of the child come. Then when he spoke it in English, in Igbo, but he meant till the owner of the child comes. I said, okay. I was around to 11 or after 10. The most eldest brother now came with one of his friends. My aunt now called me and said, Bright, you have to be strong because you're the one that will carry, because they didn't see, it was late, they didn't see ambulance to take her to the mortuary. The hospital are disturbing already that this girl is not their patient, that she was brought in on emergency. So they know she was supposed to be in the mortuary by now, but they were pitying me. So when the elder brother now came, they now called me and said, Chimeze is here. Chimeze is the most elder brother. So we now assume that since the elder brother in Igbo land is there, it covers the father. The brother entered and looked at and watched the corpse and said we should take her to the mortuary with a friend. The brother joined us in the car. We got to the Gariki mortuary around to 12. We deposited the body. I signed. The elder brother countersigned. If they bring that slip, you see the elder brother's name when he countersigned. So I don't know where this angle that they want to the owner of the child to come, whereby the eldest son who represents the father was there and said we should go to the mortuary. That's another accusation I want to clear. Then 1 week later, I was in my house because the speculation don't go already during me that the mother say it was my mom that is on record. If she denies it, during people are hearing, I'll prove her with evidence. That my mom is my mom that killed her, that I use her for money ritual, that I'm beating her, this and so I started hearing a lot of things that were shocking to me. I became afraid. That Friday itself, I was on drip. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday, I went back to the mortuary to see my wife again. On Tuesday, the uncle, it was my wife that died, not a girlfriend, not a girl. He caught pregnant and married her. I married her normal. The uncles now came to my house. That they heard what happened. They've gone to my in-laws' place. That what they told them is so saddening that they want to hear from me. I explained everything to them, brought out all the evidence, tell them they should go and verify. When I talked to them, finished, and I asked them, is it wise for me to go to their house? They said, no, it's your wife that died. You're supposed to be mourning your wife. You're not even supposed to be seen outside for now. Your visitors will be coming to see you. When they left, their community leader, Ameta community chairman, came with other persons to my house also. We discussed, finished. I still asked them that should I go? They said no, but they're angry that my family people have not come. I said, well, my mother is not here. My elder brother has an accident. My aunt and my uncle who is in Abuja, the day my wife died, they went to the house with the brother to inform them about the death of my wife. On the Saturday too, they went to their house too. So I don't know the family. My mom says she was calling her. Her phone was switched off. Her phone was switched off. I said, okay. And she too my mom said they had to even collect her phone and switch it off. Because my mom said, till now, I was supposed to come with her. Till now, my mom have not recovered. The shock of it nearly took that woman's life. They collected her phone and off the phone so that she would not be receiving calls from people. When people heard about the thing, they were calling her on phone. So the uncles now told me that, no, but my people can go. I said, my people have gone. They said they can still go again. I said, okay, they will reschedule to go again. That me, I'm still coming out from the shock. On Friday, early morning, I was in the room. My brother was in the parlor. They banged at the door. He opened. They said, I saw police with them. They said, I'm under arrest. My wife died on the night. The next week, on the 16th or 17th, they arrested me. They took the matter to Apo division. Explained everything they explained here. The DPO said, okay, they are alleging that this guy killed their sister. They said yes. The DPO said this is a homicide issue, that the IPO should do his preliminary investigation and transfer the case to FCT command. The guy finished his own report. Even we went to the mortuary together because they were saying the girl has physical injury. Even when the IPO came back, the IPO was telling me that I didn't see any physical injury on this girl's body. I said, oh, thank God you've gone and you've seen it. They finished the report. One of the days I was with the IPO, the aunt that is helping them came around. I told the IPO that they said, can I talk to this woman? Because this is the only person I feel that could reason with me. I understand that the family is in pain. I understand that feeling. But she can also understand me also. The IPO said, no problem. The IPO told somebody to call her. The aunt here came. I begged the woman. I said, I don't know you. I've not seen you before. All through my marriage with my wife, I didn't see you in the picture. But I don't know what you represent in their life. And it's good you are fighting for justice. But I didn't do this. I did not kill my wife. I was trying to explain to her. She said, if only I would tell her what killed the girl, that she will allow the kill. I said, what do you want me to tell you what did not happen? She said her cousin wanted to marry the girl, that she knows that family very well, that she's helping them. She used to buy rice for them. She used to. I said, that's good, but I've not seen, I've not heard that the cousin wanted to marry the girl before I even married the girl. That if I don't tell her what killed the girl, that if this case will take her life, that she's ready to die. At that point, I was tired. She left angrily. The IPO now told me that there's no need of begging anybody, that the only way to prove a homicide issue is through autopsy. I should just put myself together. I stayed in Apo division for 1 week. They transferred the matter to FCT command. From FCT command, I was taken to Federal SARS. That was where I was. 1 week later, they invited the both family. They said Apo people have done the investigation and written their own report, but the only way to prove a homicide issue is through autopsy. The autopsy needs to be conducted. They asked me if I'm ready to cooperate with them. I say, anyhow they want my assistance, that I will give them. They said, okay, that the IPO said that he will make inquiries and know how much it will cost. Then he will call back the two families. That either the complainant pays or the suspect pays. After about 3 or 4 days, they brought us back. They said the money for the autopsy is 600,000. I said, okay, who alleges should prove. They said they are not paying. They are not paying anything. They don't have the money to pay. IPO said, people are not ready back. They turned me back to the cell. After about 3 days, I called my aunt and said, I go use my car, borrow money. I don't have money. My wife, ill health is making me not to have any savings. And this is January. I will use my car and borrow money. Somebody will transfer 600,000 to you. Please give them. Let them do this autopsy. Because to me, self, I want to know what killed this girl. My aunt said, okay. He reached out to the police and sent the money for them, the 600,000. An autopsy date was fixed. My wife's corpse was in Gariki Hospital. That day, they didn't come. My brother came to the cell and told me that they said, they came with a lawyer, that they said we are not ready with their pathologist yet, that the day should be shifted. They put it in there another week. They postponed it for 2 weeks. Another date reached, they call that we are not ready yet. So I started seeing it as an intentional act, because they said police, you will pay, one person will pay for government pathologist. Police will get their own doctor. The deceased family will get their own doctor. I will get my own doctor. That these are the 3 people with the IPU that will be in the place when they are doing the autopsy. They will be the one that will represent you. I said to them, I told them that I don't even have another 600,000 to pay another doctor that will represent me. That the God I serve and my hands are clean will vindicate me. That the one I've given to government, they should get their pathologists. Them too should get their own. Because one thing I don't want, let me just don't talk. The second time it was, they said they were not ready. I started complaining because I was having a challenge. I was stooling blood in detention there. I was receiving treatment from the police clinic in Abatua there. They now took the matter before the commissioner of police. I did one day, that should be on a Monday, the IPO came and called me that the commissioner of police wants to see both families. My mind fly. Say, what is all of this thing? Why are they going to? I thought they said they want to do autopsy. What to consign CP? So I was fidgeting. The police people now told me that Igwe, they know. If I know what killed my wife, I should just go there and beg Igwe. That once I entered there, if Igwe sees me, Igwe will know if I'm the one that killed my wife. If I'm not, no matter what I do, if Igwe tell you you're a criminal, take it anywhere, you're a criminal. That was what the police people told me, that I should not, the Igwe is not that, I should go. I summoned courage. We went. I was praying. We got there with the family, we entered. Igwe have gone through the whole file. Igwe now asked them, "Say you na be Igbo?" She said, "Yes." She said, "I saw Igbo. Mo speak Igbo." That he has been in this profession for 30-something years. And he has gone through these files. That this boy he's seeing here is not the responsible of the death of the wife. That he know that his judgment will not suit them. But if I was responsible for the death of this girl, immediately I enter here, that he will know. He was trying to talk to them. He will now ask me to go outside. No, the family now brought out the evidence, the text message I sent to my wife when I was angry. He now told them that he has seen countless of these things. That this is a man to tell that this guy is suffering a lot for him to send this kind of message to the wife. That they forgot to see where I wrote, "You know, both families did not accept us marrying, but we married out of love." That they forgot that part and they were looking at where I was venting my anger. That they should allow this guy bury their wife. Even as I should go, I should leave the place. I leave. They were talking, I don't know what. At the end of it, when they now came out, I asked my aunt what was the discussion. They said the family insisted that they want to do an autopsy. Igwe now told them that they should pick a date. They now picked the next Monday. Then I told them, do people beg Igwe, at least let me, if it's administrative bail or anything. They say Igwe said no, that they should not me back to Abatua till after the autopsy. I will return back to Abatua. After that process, it went viral and drew me that I bribed Commissioner of Police 2 million naira so that the autopsy will not be conducted. Autopsy have paid for 2 weeks before we met the commissioner, 3 weeks before we met the Commissioner of Police. Anything I'm saying, if they deny, I know people they told it is hearing it, I will come back to this place with my evidence. That I bribed Commissioner of Police 2 million so that the autopsy will not be conducted. Then I left. They took me back to the cell. They put the date on Monday. The autopsy was supposed to be conducted in Gariki Hospital. The family said no, that they no longer trust Gariki facility, that they want the autopsy to be conducted in National Hospital. They went and discussed with their own pathology. Dr. Jubrin, professor. When I came out, I heard that it was Dr. Jubrin that they called. I was mad. #1 pathologist in Abuja. A professor. And the professor that the doctors brought a professor in pathology too from Gwagwalada Teaching Hospital. When the date of the autopsy reached, they said they want to take it to National Hospital. The IPO now came to the cell and told me the in-law said they want to take the course from Gariki to National Hospital. I said, fine. If they want to take you to heaven, if that's what will give them satisfaction. I might not be good, though I have my different differences with my wife, but not at the point of killing my wife. Anywhere they want to take you to, that you should take it. They said I should give him money for ambulance that will transport the thing. I said, okay, I don't have money. I will call discuss with my aunt. Let her give. If I come out, I will look for a way and pay her back. He said, okay, they left. That Monday of the autopsy, the only thing I knew was I was just praying. I have no representative. All of the while they locked me up 1 month and 3 weeks. I never come out for one day. I didn't come out with a lawyer or a barrister. I said, I want to contend with them. I said, no. These people lost a daughter. I know how I'm feeling, me that lost a wife. Talk more of them. I don't want to drag anything with them. Let them do whatever thing they feel they want to do to their satisfaction. I don't have any representative. They took the corpse from Gariki to National Hospital. My brother told me after the autopsy that they were up to 20 that came, that they even cook rice. I was crying. People are eating when they are about to tear your daughter's body. Do you know what is autopsy? Autopsy is not a urinary test. It's not a blood test. They are going to bisect this girl. They are going to open her skull. They are going to damage her brain. And they are eating rice. What is the celebration for? My brother saying no, said he's surprised. See them. They were eating food. They came with food. I said they have their reason. But to me, no matter what be the reason, in the hospital, people came with food. That after the autopsy, the doctor came and told the both families should go. That police will conduct, they will relate the results to both families. They left. He came to say he does not know the outcome yet. But the way these people came with food is as if they've already known the result. I say, God I serve, except say I'm not a Christian, I don't worship God, will not disappoint me. After about 4 days, the autopsy was conducted on Monday. On Thursday, the IPO now brought me out to the station, said that the family are coming. Said, they call it histopathology. But at the course of doing the autopsy, doctors can actually know the cause of the death. Then they will do histo to the cause of death to actually know if it was a genetic factor, what led to her death. That one take like 1 week to 2 weeks. So when they now called us, the both families were not there. I was persistent. I said, IPO, at this point, even if you people do not go in detail, I need to know what killed my wife. I paid for this. They now told me that my wife died in natural death. I said, natural death, how? They said my wife, it was a heart attack. Now my wife has history of enlargement of the heart. They've not even come to the police they've not even collected the CTC copy. That my wife's woman gonna heart is 200, my wife's own is 400. That this thing is something that been in her over the years while growing up, that the family should be aware of this, or my wife is aware of this. Did they tell me? I said, nobody have told me anything. If she has a heart condition or anything, I don't know of that. They said, but that is the limit he will tell me for now, till the both families come, that she has enlargement of the... It was even their own doctor, according to them, that discovered the cause of the death. Because before, they've already told the same thing we are telling here, and I have the pictures, I'll give you the pictures and the video, that she had bandage in her head was swelling up, here is swelling up, here is swelling up. The first thing the pathologist discovered that there is no injury on this girl's body. But this is not what the family told me. That was the first thing. And that my wife's body, the right hand, here is black. Them that I think the sister that followed them to identify the corpse can identify to this. That was what I was told. That the hand was black. This side was black. The leg was black. But the left side was normal color. So this was where the blood ceased, that she was supposed to have that stroke. That was the first thing that they caught the attention of their own doctor. They started cutting the body and was doing histo. At the end of it, their doctor was even angry and told the IPO, go and release this guy. Tell the family to bury their daughter. When they told me, I just knelt down and I said, God, thank you. The IPO was laughing. Say, you get luck. Say, if for the kuje. They now said, after the whole process, they said the family did not come. That was before Easter Friday. I was returned back. I was like, okay, since you have discovered the cause of death, I mean, I said, I'm dying here. People should leave me. They said no. That maybe why did they not come because of Easter holiday? That I should go back. That they are coming on Tuesday, after Easter Monday. I said another 6 days. Is somebody who have not entered Abatua who will tell you that one day there is like 1 year. They returned me back. I was still praying and taking the self-medication, the clinic in Abatua were giving to me. On the Tuesday, we came out again. The family did not come. That was when, I think it was the DC, Deputy Commissioner of Police, now asked them I should get a reliable shorty. They should get a reliable shorty that they shall allow me go till when the family is ready to come. the family should come. They let me go. I was doing self-medication in Abuja. That week, I called the IPO. The IPO said that the woman, one of their aunts that is helping them, tested him that she traveled, that she lost the mom. But the aunt said which day here that it was lie, that she have never lost, her mom have died many years ago. But that was what she told the police, that was why she didn't come. The police now said, okay, that they have put another date, another Friday. I waited in Abuja. That Friday, they still did not come. I was just 3 days. 3 days I left to Abuja to go and take full treatment. They've not answered the police. I found out that they came to Brekete Family. They have been speculating and they have been saying that I bribed Dr. Jubri, wherever you are, you should hear what is being said. That I bribed Dr. Jubrin, a professor in National Hospital. I don't know the name of the pathologists that police brought from Gwagwalada, but another professor from Gwagwalada that they brought, that I bribed the man, that I bribed Commissioner of Police, I bribed IPU, that the hospitals where my wife went and that it was in detention, we are bribing everybody. So I don't know. The only offense I know I committed was a poor man, a poor boy, who came to marry a woman that he loves, that the mother refused him from marrying. Because I was even anxious. I was saying, how will this family will come? Get to know about, because my wife was having PCOS. I said in the police station that how do you get PCOS? PCOS is good. I don't mean that daughter is here. It's a hereditary factor. It's a genetic factor. It comes from the family. It's a family stuff. And this heart attack issue is a family stuff. I just wish that the family would have come and know this thing and know how to address this issue. So that was how I was locked up 1 month and 3 weeks till I traveled. They brought me here and I have my evidences here to tender. If they can give me access to my phone, if you can play for Nigerians to still see my wife in the mortuary, so that they will know if there is a bandage on her head or where she has injury, or if she was on oxygen. Because I was at the point I was tired of talking. I said, do these people love my wife more than me? One of the friends, Faith, was busy spending my wife feature. Even when my wife died, she was there calling people video call. Nurse came and told me, this girl waiting inside this place, they call people video call. They show them a person will die. It's not good. I was the one that entered and said, Faith, you don't do. How can you be calling people video call when your friend is like lifeless here? So I have my evidence to tender. If you can make it public, I also appreciate to make it public. Also, these places I have talked about, go and verify. If anything I have tendered here, I'm saying it on live, is forged or fake, the family and Nigeria should use it against me. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much, Bright, for everything you have said. The evidence where you get, the ones where they for document, make they bring them to me. The ones where be electronic, where you talk, say they for your phone, you go copy them in a flash. What do you want to explain? Go on. Okay. Take microphone, take microphone.
Okay. Is it on?
Yes.
All right, this is St. Abraham's Hospital. This is the card. This is the fertility hospital treating her supreme dermatology. These are the cards. You can go to this hospital and inquire of her medical history in this hospital. This is Biocran. I won't want to review the test on this thing because I won't want to make it public. You should also go and inquire about this scan. This one is in P7, where she was discovered that she has a polycystic ovarian syndrome. This is the scan from the P7 too. This one is Cedar Crest. Another hospital we went to. You should go and confirm this result here too at Cedar Crest. The ID is here too. This one is in Alliance Hospital. This is her ID number. This is the This is the drugs, the text the doctor in Alliance Hospital wrote that we should go and conduct. Then this is the results from the scan we did in echo scan that was given to Alliance Hospital. You can see then this one is 41,000, this one is 8,500. It's about 14 different results. This one is 41,100. Now, this is one of the drugs that were given to her in Alliance Hospital. When we complain about the leg and the heart issue, you can verify these two. This is the hormonal drugs she's on. These are the drugs she's taking that was prescribed to her by the fertility doctor. And also you inquire the risk factor of PCOS. I don't know if the family have tried to inquire about this. I was waiting if this doctor will be around, if he will help to explain. This is it. Now, this is one of my wife's picture where they say the hand, they cut the hand. There was no any form of cut on her hand. I will send you the soft copy too for a clearer picture. This is my wife on oxygen. They say there was no oxygen administered to her. And you can see her face. There's no anything like bandage or any injury on the head whatsoever. I will send the soft copy also for you people to verify. This is also her. You can see her face. There's no anything like injury or whatsoever that the family is saying that her head is swollen up, that her leg, she has been on bandage. You can verify it too. This was my chat with her. The day she died, I told her I was in Durumi that my car spoiled. This was my conversation with her that day. This is my conversation with her. Also, you can go through the message where I asked her, why will you tell your mom I was beaten? Did I beat you? Where she was apologizing that she did it to get my attention. You can go through this chat. If you want the screen record of this chat, I will do a live screen record and send to any platform you want me to send it to. This one is Gariki Hospital. This is another test in Gariki Hospital. You can also go and verify her medical history in Gariki Hospital. This is St. Abraham Hospital. This is in July. Another medical history. You people should go and confirm too. This is another St. Abraham. Also another medical history. I won't want to mention them. Go and confirm what is actually wrong with her. This one is Gariki Hospital. Via card. You can go to Gariki Hospital. I think we've run about 4 tests there. And verify and confirm all of these documents I just presented. I will send the soft copy. And I'm saying it here. If any document I tendered here is forged, I'm on live. Brekete. And Nigerians should use it against me. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Bright. I hope you are okay. There's nothing else you want to add.
For now, I'm fine.
Okay.
There is need for me to